Hi! So, I'm wearing the cow sweater, so if you hear the little cowbell, that's why. I'm very festive for today's video, because today I'm going to go over my Winter TBR, which is books that I want to read during the winter season. Now, normally when people make videos like this, it's for the month. So there's a lot of videos that are like my December TBR, or like whatever month it is. However, I find that having a month, I have too many books that I want to read, and realistically it's just easier for me personally to break them up into the seasons, the 4 seasons. So I have my winter one, which I'm excited about, but I want to start with the books that I am currently reading. First, because one of them actually I got and started reading like last week. I've been having to put it down because of schooling and life stuff, so I'm just happy that I picked it up and I started reading it. So the first one is Once We Were Here by Christopher Cosmos. This book I am currently reading with my boyfriend it was his pick for our book club that we have between us. Normally it goes, I pick a book, he picks a book, and then we come together and we pick a book. And this time that was the book that he decided to read. It's a historical fiction based in Greece during World War II. So we're currently in part 2. I will say it's not exactly my cup of tea. Just because I'm not really into a lot of historical fiction unless it's like a mythology. And even then, it has to be really good to catch my attention. I annotated it a little bit. I didn't write in it. I just marked off, I flagged, certain parts of the book that I was like, oh, that's really interesting. Or it made me feel something. So, the next book is a Merry Little Meet Cute by Julia Murphy and Sierra Simone. This book I saw and I automatically had to get it. It's the first book that I've ever known to be the main female character is plus size. Straight up says it. Because most of the books that I read aren't very specific, straightforward with their main characters, the way that they look and stuff. But this one I thought was really cool. I also saw this on Remy Ashton's vlog, one of them a couple weeks ago. It is definitely more on the smuttier side, and it's a romance book. So far, I give it 4 out of 5. It is a little slow, but I'm not that far into it. I know I'm using the dust cover as a bookmark. I don't like doing that, but I couldn't find a bookmark that I liked for it. Now, getting into the books that I haven't started, but I do want to read for winter. Starting with A Magical New York Christmas by Anita Hughes. This book takes place in New York City, obviously, New York Christmas. It's another romance book. I'm excited to read this. I saw this and I was like, cool. Pop Sugar, there's a little quote on the top of the book from them, from probably one of their reviews, that says it's the perfect holiday romance. I read the back. I thought it was cool. And I tend to be a sucker for things that are happening in different states that I do not live in, because it's a nice little getaway. And then, very fitting, onto this whole winter theme, The Christmas Bookshop by Jenny Colgan I got, and it's another romance novel. I read the back of this one. It looked really cool. It's centered in a bookshop, which I thought was very on point. And then the MacGregor Brides, Engaged for the Holidays. It was previously published as the MacGregor Brides, just the MacGregor Brides, and it's by Nora Roberts. She is a fan favorite between me and my sister. But again, it's another romance, and it's set during winter, during like Christmas, except I think this one's just set during winter. Nope, I lied. It's set before Christmas, so technically during winter, but there's a goal of it being done by winter. And then the next book is Sugar and Salt by Susan Wiggs. Again, it's another romance novel, and it's a hardcover. I tend not to buy hardcovers because they are more expensive, but I did get this at my local Sam's Club, so it was a little bit of a discount. This one, when I read the synopsis, the summary that they put on there, it screamed Hallmark, and I was like, yes, I love Hallmark holiday movies. That's my bread and butter during this time of year, and I love it so much. Okay, and then the next one is The Summer of Christmas by Juliet Giglio. Sorry if I am mispronouncing these these names. I will put the book title and the author in the description below. I gained nothing from this, by the way. These are just to hold me kind of accountable, and I will check in a couple of weeks and be like, we'll just if I finish the book, here's what I thought, sort of thing, or even just in a month or so and be like, this is what I did. But so this is The Summer of Christmas is by Juliet Giglio and Keith Giglio. I read it. It's another romance novel. This one I got at Barnes & Noble, I believe. So I'm excited about that one also, because I want to say this one's also during Christmas. Yep. And it's movies. Same with A Merry Little Meet Cute. That one is also, when I read the synopsis, it seemed like it was a Hallmark behind the scenes sort of thing. And I was like, yes, I love it. Okay. And then Home Sweet Christmas by Susan Mallory is another one that I picked up. I do need to pick up The Christmas Wedding Guest because I keep seeing it everywhere, and I did not know that this was part of a series. But this is also a romance novel. And then I got A Dog's Perfect Christmas by W. Bruce Cameron. I want to say this is also a romance novel, so I'm excited about that. And then The Santa Suit by Mary Kay Andrews I also picked up. Lots of Christmas books for winter because I love Christmas. Now getting into the non-romance books, because my taste in books is either smut romance or it's death, essentially. So the next two books, it's a 2-in-1. It's The Twin and the Lake by Natasha. Preston. I read The Fear by her back in October, I want to say, and that one was really good. That one, I couldn't put it down. And then Chosen to Die by Lisa Jackson is another sort of like thriller mystery book that I'm excited about. The Whittiers, or the Whittiers, I think it's the Whittiers by Danielle Steele. I am really excited about. This one seemed really cool, really like mysterious and wholesome also. And then finally, The Christmas Murder Game by Alexandra Benedict. I am really excited to read this book. It is a mystery, but I think it's also like a murder mystery sort of thing. When I read the synopsis, it was sort of like the Inheritance Games meets Perot almost. But I am really excited to read this one. I might pick this one up after I get done with A Merry Little Meet Cute. But so those are the books that I have on my winter TBR. I will check in hopefully by the end of the month if I remember. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.